it was pretty much through chance, to be honest. My Instagram got passed over to Gene because he was going around asking people if they knew anyone who played guitar. So I got a message from Gene about potentially starting a band. And then Gene and Jack met in a pub just again through pure chance. And he gave me a message and said, I think I found us a bass player. And we all just got in a room together and had a jam. There's definitely a heavy grunge influence, but there's quite a broad spectrum between us. I mean, Gene definitely lends his ear more to, I think, the heavier kind of grungy 90s American rock scene. Jack's definitely got more of a classical rock ear. Everyone's influenced by the Beatles to some degree, I think, but I mean, Jack would definitely say he is very much influenced by them. And myself, I think, if we're talking about the influence on our music, and a great band to come to mind for that would be Deftones. I think Deftones do that really, really well. So I think between the three of us, we're all pulling in slightly different directions, but it makes for quite an interesting sound, I think. In terms of the towns that we're most excited to play in, Sheffield is actually mine because I went to university in Sheffield for 3 years. So I have a bit of an affinity to Sheffield. And up until very recently, my answer to that question of where are you most excited to play, it was always the Lead Mill. And unfortunately, it's just closed for the final time. But up until then, that was always my answer, it was always my dream to play Lead Mill. So I think if I had to change that now, certainly tying it in with Sheffield, I would really like to play Tramlines because I went there in 2019, which was when I graduated uni, and it was a festival there that I remember being at, and I remember thinking, this is what I want to be doing. So to play that festival would be really, really cool. The Arctic Monkeys are a huge influence on the band, and I think I can say for all three of us, they are definitely part of the reason why we all picked up instruments and started playing music in the first place, because of that band, and they are so distinctly Sheffield, So our future plans, we've got a lot coming up. We have our headline tour at the end of this year, starting in 2 weeks, and then moving into 2026, we're going to be releasing our debut EP, which will be coming out sometime in the spring, and we've already started writing our next EP, which we'll be recording at some point early next year. And then it's just about playing shows. We've got loads booked. We've got some trips to America planned, I think a few bits in Europe, and then a lot around the UK. There's not much I can really say on it at the moment in terms of specifics, but it's just going to be a heavy year of touring. So the future plans are lots of music to come.